Hey everyone, here I am continuing where I left off. Nothing more to do, so I just end my turn. Nothing much really happens, except the Greeks attack me. They attack with a bunch of pedestals, so I'm going to fight the battle because I don't want to risk losing the city, even though I have an army right behind this one, which next turn is going to be within range to attack. And right now I'm just trying to decide whether I should put my soldiers in the center of the city, somewhere around here, or near the gates. I think it's going to be better near the gates. So just because I can't really hold them off at the walls, I'm just going to place them sort of like this. And just when they start piling out of the doors, they're going to get killed off easily and quickly. My towers are right now shooting at them with arrows, trying to also burn the catapults. Looks like it's not really working, but who knows. Oh, and look over here. That's pretty cool. Their battering ram has caught on fire. This is gonna take away a little bit of time from them, and a bunch of their units are gonna die. As there's kind of already a trail of people here. And apparently along the walls the Greeks are having a hard time figuring out where their ladders go, so my towers still keep on attacking them, which is very good. And these guys are getting pretty bored, nobody's coming, but just wait a little bit. 10% of the enemy is already dead. And these guys are having a break on the wall. And here they start going. It begins. First thing first, they capture the gates, they open them. Now a bunch of their guys are going to be piling in. And this was quite horrible. Barely any of them made it through. Few got killed. They started running away. Here exactly the same thing happens. Right as soon as they come out the doors, they get killed. And this is the easiest, if not the worst battle they have ever fought. Or I have fought against, I should say. Here their general unit runs. Just another bunch of crappy pedestals. And I'm so happy I get to use these guys instead of just regular militia hoplites. Longer spears, overall more units better, close victory. I don't lose too much units, so I'm quite satisfied. I hold off the city. And it's finally my turn. So move a spy into Thermon. Bring an army closer. Begin building a port at Sparta. Start creating some more hoplites. Here's the Macedonian cavalry, a really awesome unit to have. I start out with 2 of them. And it's going to be quite some time before I can start training them. But they're very nice units to have, and basically way better cavalry than the Greeks have or any of your other neighbors, except the Romans, but they're not going to get their best cavalry anytime soon. It created a sort of an effective army. Fought an army near Athens again. And it looks like money's going to be a bit tight pretty soon. As phalanx units are not the cheapest, they actually can be quite expensive. Gotta start capturing territory soon, and a lot more of it. So as you saw, I moved an army closer to Byzantium. That's a very nice city, good trade, good positioning. And the only threat in Byzantium is going to come from Thracians, if any. But by the time I get it, they're not going to be much of a threat. And also there's a fleet I found just floating around, so I had to bring them into a port, or at least closer to one, so I can retrain them. And ended my turn again, nothing much happened. Except the Greek army attacked me over here. This can be won, so I'll just have it fought for me, especially if these guys are just militia hoplites. Close victory. Scythians ask for alliance, give me map information, trade rights, like a trade rights idea, but the Scythians aren't such valuable allies, and they're one of the most useless players in the game actually, because they don't really do much, they just exist. That's all. They don't really attack much. When you attack them, you could easily take any city. Meanwhile, back in Greece, I have two armies moving into the last Greek city on the continent. So, here's just more preparations, more units being trained, retrained. Over at Pilazor, the Thracians besiege again. Sometimes the Thracians remind me of Pontus and Armenia when I was playing the Seleucid Empire campaign. They send their crappiest units again and again, constant attacks. Now time to create another mini army. At least we'll get something for now. And what I'll do with this army is I'll send them closer to Larissa, and from there I'll use their units to reinforce this army, creating a large one, full size, full effectiveness. Here Germania comes, trade rights, quite good. Ask for map information. There's no way I'm going to give them anything, but they're most likely getting taken over by Britain right now, since that is what happens every time. So the Thracians, just like the Athenians, or I meant the Greeks at Athens, attack me right now with a bunch of Pelastals. Kind of a very similar situation. There's more of these guys, but I also have more of my guys. More Levy Pikemen and more Militia Hoplites. This is going to be one super easy battle, so I'm going to fast forward a large part of it. Just as soon as I set these guys up. So these guys are coming, it's taking them quite some time. Feel free to like listen to some music or whatever. Sometimes it seems like it takes forever for these guys to come. Especially when there's like a super lot amount and I fast forward it but it's kinda laggy. That can get quite annoying. Here they break through the gates, the walls, and the wait is over. Here they come. Oh, look at that guy. He was quite nice. He let some of his friends through first. And exactly the same thing happened. These guys think they're going to do something. But the spears of Levy Pikemen are way longer than militia hoplites, so there's no way any kind of militia hoplet or even regular hoplites can be effective against Levy Pikemen or Macedonian or Seleucid phalanxes. Greek units and some Thracian ones are actually very good, but against longer spears they're quite ineffective, even Spartans. And here, my units with poor morale are killing off their Pelastals. And they come and go. Okay, these units aren't dying, their general isn't attacking. I think we're just gonna all barge out of the city, take them out. And here they come, the general and his main crappy units. Quite some nice scenery. And these guys forget to take out their swords until the last minute, as usual. But here goes anyways. They have absolutely no chance of winning, yet they put up resistance. So, entertain yourselves. And that guy just got stabbed right there. So usually they'd run away by now, but for some reason they're actually fighting for a long time. Not that it matters. And it's over. Get a clear victory. Losses aren't that bad. Quite a favorable battle. And it's my turn again. First thing first, I start the siege of Byzantium. Just build a bunch of battering rams. And all cities are doing fine. Building something and creating more units. And even better, Thermon just got attacked by me and taken with the same spy who opened the gates at Sparta. This guy's quite good. And as usual, I really need to create a militia barracks so I can create more effective phalanx units for defense. Because I think the Romans are going to attack soon. If they aren't, I don't know. Usually the Bruttii would have attacked me by now, but they're stalling for now, so I'm going to attack the city of Apollonia. Maybe even move deeper into Salona. But overall, what I plan to do is take Apollonia and start moving armies into Italy. Take out the Romans right now before the Julii expand to become even more difficult. Athens just built a port, which is quite good since historically Athens is known to be quite a good naval power.